Who shame us? You are the ones who shame us.
Get her, South Africa. Get her. Get her.
I'm joking, guys. Okay, so I understand that you did figure skating.
No.
What? No?
Yeah, I understood her.
Yeah, you even asking me questions.
Hello! Some say 11, some say 12.
We have 11 official languages, but altogether there's 35 languages in South Africa.
What? Apparently they added sign language as the...
Right. I was about to say 12 is the sign language as well, so 12 is sign language.
But a lot of people don't know that, so I don't know. Should we include that?
I think we should because then it allows more people to know.
I don't speak sign. I can't speak sign language. But let me say, this year is 100% deaf, so that makes me, half deaf.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I never learned sign language. It would have been cool.
If you remove English, I would say Zulu.
Yeah.
Zulu and then maybe Xhosa. I think it's also like a number, like a volume thing. There's a lot more Zulu people, a lot more Xhosa people.
I would put it like this, the Nguni languages are more popular. So Nguni languages would be Xhosa, Zulu, and Swati, and Ndebele. Yeah, so there's 4. Then we have like some versions of Sotho.
Tswana as well.
Yeah. Tswana belongs in the Sotho languages.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I did Afrikaans at school. Tswana, a lot of my family speaks multiple languages anyway, so I've always had Tswana speaking families. Zulu, I grew up actually speaking Zulu before Xhosa because my cousins all speak Zulu. And then, yeah, so I think...
I grew up in Durban, so naturally I speak Zulu, but my family is Xhosa. And we have Venda people at home and Sotho people, so it's a melting pot of culture. That's why maybe we call the Rainbow Nation.
Same. I have Sotho family members, Swati family members, Zulu family members, Ndebele, Tswana family members, and Afrikaans because of school, and Pretoria. I think Pretoria is like an Afrikaans.
So I went to school in English and Afrikaans. At home we spoke both English and Afrikaans, so I'm bilingual. Unfortunately at school we didn't have any of the other South African languages as a subject, which I found really sad. I heard it, my friends in Cape Town said they did, but we actually didn't, and I think that's a pity.
You only had Afrikaans and English?
Yeah, and German.
Was it a private school?
No, public school.
Oh really? That's interesting.
Venda and Tsonga a bit. I think Tsonga has a mix of a bit of Tswana, correct me if I'm wrong, a bit of Tswana, a bit of Zulu. Yo, Venda.
Oh, I don't understand Venda at all.
The thing is with Venda, you know how Koreans blend between R's and L's? Venda people also tend to blend a lot. Like actually, like it sounds like an R. No one is sure if it's an R or an L if you're not a Venda speaker. So that, it just makes it so hard to understand. But Sotho, I can understand, hear some words a bit. This is what we say actually as South Africans, that our biggest flex is being able to speak many languages but being fluent in none.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you highlighted that. I'm fluent in 0.
But you understand a lot.
But I understand nearly all of them, but fluent, yo.
That's very useful though.
Yeah. But it has its pros and cons, because sometimes you find people, if you're not fluent in other languages, like, oh, you're so diluted, you don't know your own language.
I experienced that when I moved to the Eastern Cape as well, because I couldn't speak Xhosa at the time, so I would get that a lot. But
that's interesting. I got that from like my grandparents and people their age. If I was like mixing English in with my Afrikaans, they were like, yo, this isn't pure Afrikaans anymore. Yeah.
I'm curious, why do you speak both?
So my great grandmother was actually from England. She arrived in South Africa very early 1900s. She married an Afrikaans man, so he obviously spoke Afrikaans to the children and she spoke English. So all their kids were raised bilingual, and my grandmother raised my mum bilingual, and my mum just did the same with me, and I'm really thankful for that.
Okay, sanibonani, igama lami nginwabisa. Kahle kahle mina ngiyumXhosa kodwa ngoba ngikhulele eThekwini so ngikhule ngikhuluma isiZulu. Ngifunde eThekwini ngaze ngaqeda matric, and then mase ngiqedile isikole ngaphindela e-Eastern Cape ngiyoqala i-university. Lana ngiwuthisha ngihlala eGimpo.
yeah, I understood everything
fully.
I only understand from the context of our earlier conversation. I was like, Kempton Park, okay, university, Eastern Cape, I got it.
Yes, I understood 100%.
Oh, that's so cool.
I do know the language, but Xhosa and Zulu do share a lot of words as well. Yeah.
I know it because, like I said, my family is mixed, so we do actually speak Zulu at home. It's like home. Dumelang, ke nna Q, ke a ruta, ke na le 26. A ke tsore ke reng? A ke tsore ke reng? Yeah. I really don't know what else to say.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
I understood 99% of it, except for Ruta. Ruta is working or
Ruta is teach.
or teach. Aha.
Yeah.
So that's the only one that I didn't understand, but everything else was.
You must be careful with that though. There's
I know because I'm like I know.
Yeah, Ruta is a different one. That means you're a nation.
no teach.
Tswana is also one of the languages I also grew up speaking within my family. So, because I was born in Johannesburg, my family's from there, so I could actually understand everything she was saying as well. Also from exposure of the language as well. So,
After Dumelang, I was lost. I kind of guessed you were saying, I don't know what to say.
Yes, that's exactly what I said. Like, I really don't know what to say.
I don't know if I could, whether it's a difficult language or not, just from hearing. But it is very interesting. It feels like it's rolling, like da 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 da. Like it's very bright. I like it. Hallo, my naam is Chane. Ek kom van Suid-Afrika. Ek woon in Korea al vir 1 jaar en 2 maande. Ek het skool gegaan in Engels en ook in Afrikaans. Ja, ek is trots om Afrikaans hierso vandag te verteenwoordig in Korea en ek hoop ons kan 'n goeie tyd saam hê. Baie dankie.
understood about, I would say, if I'm being honest, like 80%-ish. 80% because, again, I took Afrikaans at school.
I did study Afrikaans at school, but then it's one of those languages where you study it at school, but then you can't speak it. But however, I did understand what you said. You've been here, you talked about how long you've been here. You studied in English.
She's proud to be here representing South Africa. She was short. Maybe she goes deeper. Hey.
So we're gonna get lost.
Maybe. Yeah, but so far, no, I understood everything.
Mulweni kamlam kuvyolo too, and wasekomani. Dinemi nyaka A7. And hlala phe Korea ngoku. Benikade ndititsha kodwa ngoku andisatitsha. Ndenza omnye umsebenzi ngoku.
Yavakala.
Yeah.
That's my turf.
When she said, I was like, what's 7 in my language?
Isixhenxe.
Isixhenxe ndiyasilibala, yes. That's the one number. Isixhenxe nesithoba ndiyasilibala. Sorry.
Yabo. Yini? Who shame us? You are the ones who shame us.
Get her, South Africa. Get her.
I'm joking, guys.
I was trying my very best. I was like, somewhere in there is gonna be something I know.
I said 7.
English loan word or something. And then you said 7. I was like, I said 7.
It's my mother tongue, so I understood everything.
I also understood everything. Okay, but I feel like I understand you. Xhosa is the most difficult of the languages.
Yeah.
And I will say I speak very basic Xhosa. Like I've never been somebody who goes very deep because, like, again, I didn't my family all speaks Xhosa as well. My mom is a Xhosa woman, but then again, I happened to just grow up speaking other languages. So then when I moved to the Eastern Cape, I literally had to learn it. And I feel like there just wasn't enough database for me to go really as deep as I wanted to. But yeah, so my Xhosa is pretty, I wouldn't say it's like the best, but
you good. You didn't know. They had to remind you. But 7. Me, I don't know the numbers in any of the other South African languages because we didn't learn it. We just acquired. I know the months in Afrikaans and the days because I've actually learned it. Because especially in Pretoria, we just say, yeah, ngizakubona Tuesday.
Right. That's the thing with South Africans. We mix a lot.
English.
Like I said earlier, that we speak 4 languages in one sentence. Like it's so diluted. And also, I've never met a black person who speaks English that actually went to school to study English. So like even like the common man on the street in South Africa does speak some basic English. So it's just languages that you pick up as you go around, you know. But the Xhosa thing, it's my favorite thing to count in Xhosa.
I have an explanation, you know. When I went to school, because our school had you had to choose a second language. So the first language was English. You had the option to choose between Xhosa and Afrikaans. I obviously went for Afrikaans because I personally felt like Xhosa was very difficult. And I was trying to, I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to get through school and get it done. So for me, Afrikaans just became an option where I just wanted, I was like, well, it's something different. I already speak Xhosa. Xhosa is very difficult. So I just went through it. So I think maybe learning the counting and everything that could have happened in school, but for me,
that you would have missed.
Right, and like you said, it's something that you pick up naturally. And my family, my mom doesn't say, my mom says 7.
Exactly.
Okay, here's the thing about Xhosa. We have months in Xhosa, but we always write them in English.
Right.
Because there's like Eyom Dumbi, Eyakwinja, but we all go like January, February, March, because the months, I think, I'm not 100% sure about this, but they were named according to seasons and the kind of crops that they bring and all of that.
That's really interesting.
I could be wrong.
They'll tell you in the comments.
Fact check this one.
Made a big mistake. I should have taken Xhosa in school. I would have known all of that.
But that was a good call that you picked Afrikaans, because I heard you explaining about Xhosa how the grammar works. Like even if you're just making a sentence, you have to apply the tense to the word. And Afrikaans is super simple. It's really easy. We have 3 tenses.
Yeah.
There's so many similar words with English.
Trappen van vergelijking.
Trappen van vergelijking. Okay, klank na botsing. It's very easy.
Right.
Mina ngithandela ibhola, angikuthandi sport.
Oh, Katil, you finished?
I mean, okay, esikoleni ngikhule ngigijimela isikole, so ngasho ngithi ngiyathanda ukugijima, but ekhaya asibona abantu abathandayo ama-sports kakhulu. Ngenxa yalokho angikho familiar kakhulu nama-sports. Sengiqedile.
Yeah, I understood.
No, you just said before you spoke in English, you said you like all sports, so I just assumed.
That's the opposite, actually.
Opposite.
Oh, opposite. You
not
don't
really-
like, okay.
Yeah, my family just doesn't do sports.
They're not really a sports family, but she used to run in school, kind of likes running. She said she likes soccer, that's the first thing she said, but I think essentially, conclusion, no, give her 0. She doesn't like sports. She doesn't like sports, conclusion.
Well, the first word that comes up is familiar, because in South Africa, everybody speaks so many different languages, and of course we have our different TV channels, and sometimes even on the same channel you might have an Afrikaans program followed by a Zulu program or something like that. And so I've definitely watched TV, at least in South Africa, which with English subtitles, you know, like.
But are you able to tell which language we all speaking? Like if we didn't have our badges on, would you be able to say, okay, this is Xhosa, this is Zulu?
Unfortunately, I think I would only be able to recognize Xhosa by its name. So if you were speaking and then you were speaking, I would probably hear that they're different. But I won't. You don't have a badge. I wouldn't be able to tell you what the name is. Yeah.
So like she said, we usually, in a sentence, we could speak 4 languages. Would you be able to distinguish like, okay, wow, you switched? Like,
That's a good question. We should try doing that, and I can try my best.
I want to point something out. Right now, I'm even struggling to speak purely in Zulu because I'm so used to mixing languages, you know, like just switching every now and again. So it's like really difficult to speak purely in Xhosa, purely in Zulu, purely in English. I've been doing it for 7 years, so.
Ne ke rata bolo, I guess I rata 2010 because obviously ne re hosta World Cup. Mara ko sekolong ne ke tshameka softball, ka hobala ka itlogela, and then ka tshameka hockey, ka hobala ka itlogela. And then university ka wina, UP Ovoa. I think lona ke sports ho wina because ne re bereka man. Mara ho level la ke rata ho level la rugby thata, and then ho tshameka di Olympics swimming, the synchronized swimming.
Oh,
Ho level la.
quite a lot of it. But what is Tomela? Did you get hurt and then you stopped, or you got lazy?
Yeah, so I got hurt and then I left.
And so you're just collecting injuries.
Yabo, essentially.
Okay, yeah, no, I understood most of it.
There was a lot of English context in there, thank God. Like, yeah, Soccer World Cup and the Olympics, you like.
Actually, she said bola.
Bola, is that rugby?
No, bola is ball. Oh, yeah, soccer. You said
Because of
bolo.
the World Cup, right?
Ho tshameka softball.
Softball, you play.
I think you said something about soccer, didn't you?
She liked watching it because of 2010.
So just from the context, I can guess what the other words you are saying. My gunsteling sporte. Ek wonder of ek moet sê omdat ek Afrikaans is dat rugby my gunsteling sport is, maar eintlik het ek toe ek groot geword het nie eintlik baie van rugby gehou nie, maar ek het rugby saam met familie op die TV gekyk en natuurlik het die ander kinders teens op skool, laerskool en hoërskool rugby gespeel, so ons het, jy weet, hulle gesien rugby speel by die skool, maar ek self was nie 'n groot sportpersoon nie. Ek het bietjie netbal gespeel in laerskool. Ek hoërskool toe gaan het ek 'n bietjie probeer speel, maar dit was nie regtig my ding gewees nie. So ek het maar opgehou daarmee. Maar sport wat ek wel van hou om te kyk is ook die Olimpiese sporte. Ek geniet die ijskaat, maar die figure skating. Ek weet nie heeltemal wat dit in Afrikaans is nie, maar dit is vir my baie mooi. Ja.
Niemand weet nie.
Vergewe my. Toe ek groot geword het ek baie te doen gehad met vegkuns. So mense om my en my familie het dinge gedoen soos kickboxing, muay thai, boks, savate, krav maga, karate. So ek het nogal baie blootstelling gekry vir daardie tipe sporte en ek was ook by kompetisies en ek het punte gehou by die kompetisies en die tyd gehou by die kompetisies. Ek geniet dit nou nog om 'n bietjie van die vegkuns te kyk op die internet.
Hoe oud was jy?
Hoe oud was ek toe ek kompetisies? Ek self het nie geveg nie. So, maar toe ek in hoërskool was. Ek het kickboxing en muay thai gedoen en karate, maar aan en af. My familie was soos vegkuns en ek was like, ek wil dans. Ja, so ek het gedans.
Wat het jy gedans?
Moderne danse gedoen.
Okay, girl.
Ja, 'n bietjie kontemporêr en toe ek klein was, moderne dans het bietjie verander soos wat ek ouer geword het. Toe ek klein was dit baie eenders aan ballet.
Most of it, you lost me when you went deep. Your dad, was there anything about your dad and sports? Okay, so I understand that you did figure skating.
No.
What? No?
She watches it.
Oh, she watches it. And then you watched rugby at school as well?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and yeah, well, she lost me a lot.
I went on and on a little, sorry.
Yeah, I understood her.
Nice. Yeah, you even asking me questions.
At some point there was 50% and I was like, It kind of felt like, you know when you say to like a Korean person, 안녕하세요, and then they start talking and then you're like, oh no! It kind of felt like that, but I understood the gist of what she was saying regarding like, she likes to watch rugby. She wouldn't say it's like the best thing she's ever watched, but she does watch rugby. She enjoys playing something with your family, you said?
PC games?
Oh, no.
No. She said there's a sport that you like to watch with your family, which is rugby.
Yeah, I watched with my family. That's right. I did say that.
You did say that. You said a lot. So I'm trying to also like recall all the information as well. She did do a lot of like sporty sort of things in high school because she asked her how old were you. She said I was in high school. So I got the gist of what she was saying, but can I confidently say like I would have understood her 100%? No, I don't think so.
But still very impressive.
Into enthanda uyibukela ngumdlalo wombhoxo. Ndandingengomntu othanda ukubukela i-sports into ezinjalo eTV kodwa xa ndiqalisa high school nge-winter seasons sasiqhela udlala like kwi-boy school beqhela udlala i-rugby kakhulu, so yayisabu-tradition into yoba sihambe siyobukela i-rugby during i-rugby season lo mdlalo wombhoxo. Kodwa mna ngokwam ndake ndazama udlala i-netball qha ndonqena so ndayeka, then ndenza i-swimming ndonqena ndayeka, ndazama i-tennis ndonqena ndayeka. And then ndanza ntoni umthetho wam ndandingumuntu mna wedrama nomculo nento ezinjalo, so udlala mna ngokwam ndandingafuni, but into yobukela i-rugby ndakhula ndahamba nam ndiyithanda ke ngoku. So nakhona nto ndisesikolweni ndandingathandisi ncam, but yayilaa nto uba you know i-hype, you know, but then as ndikhula ngoku ndiyathanda nyani uyibukela good to the point where ndide ndiya-understand okwam ke ngoku.
Wait, uthe umdlalo wani?
Wombhoxo.
What's that?
Rugby.
Oh. That's the only thing I didn't understand. But everything else.
Hier komt die boeken, hier komt die boeken.
Just that one word I didn't understand, but then.
Yeah, same, 100%.
I understood rugby, netball, tennis, swimming.
I did not know those words in Xhosa, so I was like, netball, tennis.
Sanibonani, ninjani, ngiyajabula ukunazi.
Dumelang, le kae, go monate go litsi.
Hallo, hoe gaan dit? Aangename kennis.
Molweni, ninjani, ndiyavila unazi. Zulu and Xhosa for sure. We both say ninjani. Nice to meet you. She says ugunazi, and then I say ndiyavila unazi. So there's those similarities as well.
I'm realizing that it's not necessarily, we don't have like nice to meet you because we said to know you. I'm happy to know you, it's nice to know you,
right.
It's nice to know you. What's yours?
It's more like meet you. It's like, it's I'm glad to make your acquaintance.
Sophisticated.
Yeah.
Right?
Posh. Can I go first? I was intimidated because she's like a fluent Xhosa speaker. And I think for me, that's always been my little bit of a complex when it comes to speaking Xhosa, Xhosa in front of other Xhosa speakers because I know that it's probably not the best, but I learned a lot from her about Xhosa, so that was great.
Thank you.
Helpful for me.
I'll teach you numbers, girl.
Thank you. I probably won't remember, but I mean, obviously it's always educational, it's always fun, and I think, again, Afrikaans just even with like tswana, there's like a little bit of similarities, also a little bit, but then Afrikaans kind of just goes in a whole opposite direction a little bit. But again, same country, very interesting.
I think she's more at an advantage because you grew up in Joburg, right? Pretoria. So in Gauteng, basically. And people that grew up in Gauteng, they tend to understand more of the South African languages because like that's the melting pot of South Africa. That's where like most cultures are based. So she can like, whereas in the Eastern Cape we're only exposed to Afrikaans, Zulu and Xhosa and English, like just 4 languages depending on where you are. But with Joburg, basically all the languages are there.
Yeah. I understood all of them, but I will acknowledge what Vuyo said is that Afrikaans just took its own thing. I understood it, but I recognized that these two are very similar. Mine was a bit, hers was just,
Yep, different direction.
yeah, different direction.
Really very interesting. It felt very comforting because I haven't been in South Africa for a while. So yeah, you guys speaking so
You're
so
welcome.
beautiful and so familiar, and I'm just like,
You're welcome.
it's wonderful. I feel like I'm a kid again watching dub on the TV.
Oh
you
my
know?
gosh.
No, it's beautiful, and I think white South Africans definitely have to make more of an effort to learn and expose themselves to our beautiful, beautiful languages. Yeah, I think it's important to learn more, and I think
Today we talked about South African languages.
If you like this video, please like, subscribe and comment below.
See you next time.
Bye.